City of Plymouth have decided that they'll do a little bit of a mini copy of what happened in London a couple of weeks ago, where the Olympic stars from the whole team were up there, obviously visiting the Queen and being applauded in Trafalgar Square. We've got our own Ho area in the city centre, so I think it's quite a nice idea, really, to get the guys together once again after the games, and you know, everyone can show their appreciation for what they managed to do out in Beijing.
So what kind of training is Tom going to be undertaking now?
Well, we're into the next 4-year cycle, obviously, leading into London 2012. One of the things that he didn't have this time round was a little bit more degree of difficulty. So both him and Tonya are into learning a couple of new dives now. They're doing the progressions and the lead-outs. It's going to take a few months to get that all together, but that's the plan now, is to up the difficulty to get even better performances over the next few years.
Today's bus tour is basically we're going around Plymouth and waving at the pavements at the minute, but hopefully when a few more people get here, it should be a little bit more fun. Since the Olympics, I've basically been doing lots of media stuff, lots of different functions, back at training, and then I had the Junior World Championships in September, and then yeah, just training, and I went on holiday last week to Florida and did a show in SeaWorld, so it's been pretty cool.
And what kind of preparations are you making for 2012?
Well, at the moment I'm hopefully going to be learning some new dives and just training hard and working towards the different competitions leading into London 2012.
What do you make of today's bus tour? Is it fun to meet up with
No,
your friends?
it's good. No, it's really lovely.
Olympians?
I mean, when you go to the Olympics, you meet people and you make friends, which will probably there's such a bond between the team. And I mean, in the past, people have said that that kind of sports have been very separate from each other, but this year has been amazing, and we've gotten so well with every sport, especially obviously being from the West Country, being from Plymouth. So no, it's lovely. I've really enjoyed it, and I love Plymouth, so it's nice to be back.
What kind of training have you been doing since the Olympics?
I had 7 weeks off and pretty much just let my hair down a bit, because in the last year I've not been doing anything which I shouldn't. I've been going to bed at 8:30 and very very much the dedicated sports person. But I got back in on the 1st of October, and I've been doing quite a lot of media things, and obviously the parade in London, this parade and things. So I've just been getting back in and getting back into training, really.
What are your thoughts for 2012?
I mean, I'm personally doing each year as it comes. I'm definitely going to be training and, going for 2012. I'll be silly not to. I'll be 25 then, so it'll be perfect age. But I mean, it's important to set goals for each year.
How do you balance your Olympic life and your own sort of social life and your family life?
I mean, my family live in Plymouth and I live in Manchester now, so it's quite hard for me to see them all the time. I saw them 3 times in the last year, so that was quite hard, and I didn't go out once. I didn't drink in over a year before the Olympics. But I mean, now that things are a bit more relaxed, this year is a bit more just getting back into the swing of things.
That's the spirit we need. 2012, here we come. And we're so disappointed that Tom Daly's not in his swimming shorts this morning.
Who's looking forward to the new Life Centre? It's going to happen. We're going to have some of the best facilities in the whole country, which is brilliant.
Oh, fantastic. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Banks. You swam like a dolphin.
Yeah, a dolphin, yeah, or a fish, or a toad, any of the swimming creatures.
Toad?
No, my dad calls me the toad, so it's like...
Oh, loving family. Where's your father?
He's over there.
Boo hiss boo!
I'd just like to say, on behalf of Plymouth, we are so proud of these youngsters, our local sports people, who gave us so much pleasure during the Olympics in Beijing. Wasn't it great to have local people, not just from Plymouth, but from Tavistock and all the areas around, to cheer on while we were watching them on television? That doesn't happen very often, and I think this year the Olympics was made even better for us here in Plymouth because we had these super local athletes. So on behalf of Plymouth, thank you to all of you standing up there, and to those also who couldn't come today because they're busy competing or training. Thank you all for coming as well, for your support, and we do look forward to 2012 when we hope to have even more of our own local sports people. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Vivian Pangali there.